She has $88,000 in student loan debt. Let's make her a plan to pay it off.
This spreadsheet is available at the top of my page if you want to crunch your own numbers, but today we will be working with the numbers of a 24-year-old from New York City, and she is the assistant manager at a doggy daycare. She recently got a new job and went from making $49,000 a year to $62,000 a year. So now she brings home $3,800 a month, and after her expenses and minimum payments on her debts are subtracted, she should still have $968 left over. Here's a quick overview of her monthly expenses. And then her only debts are her student loans. She's currently only paying on her private student loans right now. Her government student loans are on the SAVE plan with a $0 monthly payment. So there's definitely a lot of spending that goes on throughout the month that isn't accounted for here. So what she needs to do is go into the spending log and start keeping track of every single time she spends money. And that will help her figure out where that $900 extra is going every month. And then as far as debt goes, she has $87,000 in student loans total. Personally would recommend just focusing on the private student loans for now. They have the higher interest rate and also she's already making payments on them. So I would just focus my attention on those loans first. If she put an extra $500 a month on top of the minimum payment, her private student loans could be paid off in a little over 2.5 years. Who knows what'll happen with the SAVE plan as time goes on though. Hopefully she can keep these $0 monthly payments, but once the private student loans are paid off, she can take that $263 a month that she was paying for the minimum payments and apply it to her student loans, government student loans, and use that to kind of supercharge paying those off as well. With nearly 6 figures in student loan debt, I'm not at all trying to say that this is going to happen overnight. This is a slow and steady wins the race type of scenario. Even with her significant increase in income, it is still going to take quite a while to pay off these student loans. If we bumped the payment up to $1,000, then we're looking at having the private student loans paid off in 1.5 years and the government student loans paid off by 2031. And if the $500 a month is too much and we can only do $250, then we're talking 4 years for the private student loans. So in general, my best recommendation would be to pay off those higher interest private student loans and then just try to split your attention between investing for retirement, saving for vacations or whatever your financial goals are, and putting a little bit of extra money toward those government student loans and just slowly chipping away at them and going from there.